Camerupt
Get a
is
different
lame.
Pokemon.
Camerupt is lame. Sharpedo's cool though.
Bro, what else are they gonna use? Torkoal?
Slugma.
Slugma, dude.
Hi, welcome back. Today we will not be talking about Pokemon again on another Pokemon episode. Wow, who would have thought? How creative. Who are these kids?
And no more of that nasty, nasty art.
Who are these guys? Talking about Rule 34?
I don't want to see any more of that art on my channel again, please.
Yeah, seriously, I thought this was a wholesome Christian channel.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. We're adults.
And
we talk about adult things.
Yeah, and you can't stop us from talking about Pokemon. Yeah. In the most unsavory of ways.
Well, I needed to know. And I'm glad to know that Roggenrola and all of his evolutions were in the bottom tier of that one webpage of.
Yeah, and you commissioned them all.
Yep. He's my boy, dude. I love him. He turns into a Muppet. I kind of love that.
Turns into a...
What? Hello? I love how he reacts to you.
Was there a problem?
Yeah, but he doesn't battle you. He's like, oh. I think you can probably talk to him, but he doesn't do anything. Yeah, Gigalith kind of has like a Muppet mouth.
Oh.
Where he does like, he like pops open. I love him.
I've been played. Did you see that?
What'd you do?
I tried to go back through that one, and it took me to the same place.
No.
Or a different place.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
spicy.
now I'm gonna go this way because I didn't go this way before.
Oh, teleporter puzzles.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this one screws you because you have to hit the middle one if you don't. Oh, you did it. No, 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 no! You fucked it up.
No.
I know that, but I remember that by heart, dude. That you have to get to the bottom, you have to go around the middle one. Because the middle one's too easy, dude. Oh my god.
No, I've done it.
I'm not gonna memorize it, I'm just gonna guess. You did it. I'll go around, yeah. I remember that shit. That's the same in the remake too. Oh, Master Ball. Yeah, you don't even have to do that to get through the end.
What?
It's an electrode. Yeah.
I'm just glad I did it because I didn't want to miss this.
I like how you've elected to... Oh, I guess not necessarily.
What?
You've fought in one more electrode than you had to.
Oh!
Do you know that explosion in some of the gens, some of the earlier gens, it like halves the enemy's Pokemon's defense? So it does even more damage. Well, no.
Really?
It has less, I think it has less attack power, but it halves the opponent's defense for some reason. It doesn't say that it does.
That's really strange.
Explosion, not self-destruct. Yeah, I saw something on TikTok about some guy freaking out about how a certain Pokemon had... Oh, okay. I thought it was another picture. About how a certain Pokemon had explosion. I'm like, why is this novel? Like this Pokemon... I was like, if this Pokemon's attack stat was like super high comparatively to like other Pokemon that can have explosion, I'd get it. Because then it could just do like a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I was just confused. So I was looking up explosion earlier this morning, literally.
I'm just gonna throw this away.
And I was still confused afterwards, but I learned a lot about explosion. it wasn't a Pokemon that had it wasn't the highest attack stat Pokemon that can learn explosion, so I was confused. Long story short, but yeah, apparently
I
in like
this.
It doesn't matter. We don't need that.
Yeah.
The Nugget was honestly the bigger reward there.
Yeah.
How much does the Master Ball sell for? Can you even sell it?
I feel like we're gonna get in trouble if I sell that, but
it'd be funny if we did.
We should.
Yeah. Yeah, so I learned a lot about explosion. And apparently in the older gens, it halved your opponent's defense for whatever reason to make it, I don't know.
Because fuck you.
It sounds like, or it feels like that would be something that they would have to do to get around maybe a limitation.
Having defense?
Because they ended up just making it have more attack power later on. They just made it double what its attack power was.
Yeah,
eventually.
it was probably just related to the balance of the game, or they just sucked at balancing. You know, it was.
Yeah.
There were a lot of choices that were made because. Okay.
Hey, I guess we have to talk to you. Okay. I'm a cut above the grunts you've seen so far. Oh yeah, he's an admin.
Oh, I probably should have like saved and healed and all that.
These people get names and characters in the remix. Instead, I guess he has a name.
Matt.
He's Matt. He's a different sprite. That counts. Yeah. They made this guy Archie's brother in the remix. They gave him
really?
lore. Yeah.
They don't need to give him lore. Who cares? It's Pokemon. I don't care about the lore. I care about the Pokemon lore. I don't care about Archie.
It was okay. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's not super heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, his brother, I guess.
I like that they call him Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they gave him a
Makes
different
him
sprite.
more different than like admin.
Yeah.
Grunt.
Well, you know what?
They did that with all of them.
If they cared about that kind of thing, they would have given anybody a different Pokemon.
True.
You know?
He's got a Sharpedo, bro. He's cool.
Oh yeah, like every other Aqua
Like Archie will
admin.
have.
Yeah.
He heals.
He heals.
He's
cares?
better. He's smarter.
Who cares?
Faster, stronger.
Get a better Pokemon.
Sharpedo's cool.
Sharpedo's
as fuck,
great.
dude.
Sharpedo's great. But
Camera
get a different
lame.
Pokemon.
Camera up is lame. Sharpedo's cool though.
Bro, what else are they gonna use? Torkoal?
Slugma.
Slugma.
But he's not a gen Pokemon, so
He's not a what?
Camera up's cool, I guess.
Do you say he's not a Gen Pokemon? Like
He's
a
not
Gen
a Gen 3 Pokemon.
Bro, Watson? You think they give a fuck about that?
Slugma? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't
Well,
give a
for these they did.
Yeah. Well, okay. Stupid.
For the Team Rockets, they give them all the gen Pokemon. So sometimes. Well, at least in this one they did. Except Golbat and Zubat. Never mind. At least their like mainstays are like gen specific.
Just quit defending this indefensible behavior, bro.
I mean, it's stupid, bro. I'm playing the biggest offender of this shit.
What?
X and Y just made me go through a gauntlet of all the nameless, like, I don't give a fuck about
Team Flare.
Team Flare admins. There's like 5 different scientists who all look the same. And they just have different colored hair.
Yeah.
And they're all just like, they spout some like actual nonsense and like, and then battle, and it's like, then they disappear for the rest of the plot. It's,
Yeah. We want to kill everybody.
Like, the Team Flare leader is some dude that you've known like the entire game, and he's like pretends to be a good guy, and then you realize he has some misguided view of the world.
He just looks evil.
Exactly, he looks totally evil.
Like you never fooled me once.
Yeah, it's never ever once. So you're like, oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have such a.
I think he even has like when you're just talking with him casually, he's like, people are bad and everyone should be killed.
Yeah, no,
and you're like, okay. And he's like, anyways, I'm gonna go.
His whole view is like the world is beautiful and people are ruining it because they keep having children. So we need to either wipe people out or wipe Pokemon out. It's like,
he just like says this
he just says that to you,
like over coffee, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll leave.
Literally in a cafe, one of the 20 cafes in like the big like round city.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's.
I remember reading that and being like, what?
Yeah, it's okay.
What? It was not okay.
I'm getting through it. I've been playing it a little more lately. I'd hit a stall, but
getting through it and hitting stalls and all that stuff that you're not really selling it.
As opposed to when I replayed the remakes for like the 4th time of this game and like breezed through it. Had a great
you
time.
couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I'm not that into it. X and Y.
It's just not good. I mean, this one, they're kind of stupid, but like, I don't know. The game is fun.
They really did like.
You can't say that about X and Y.
Slather on. Dude, the last gym leader had 3 Pokemon. Bro, the 8th gym leader had 3 Pokemon. I just remembered that. You just summoned that from me.
That's so
I blocked that from my brain because it hurt me. The last gym leader, who is an ice type, which is
Classic.
like kind of one of the worst types, as I'm figuring out, because it's just weak to like the most shit.
Yeah.
Fighting, fire, rock. I think there's another one too. Steel, I think. It's super effective against it.
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
No, ice is good against ground, which I think you're thinking about. I think steel is super effective against ice as well. So it has like the most weaknesses. So like, kind of already sucks in that aspect. And he's got 3 fucking Pokemon. Bro, the 8th.
Indefensible.
Like, exactly. Because
Indefensible.
they like, even in this one, it's like, all right, the HM leader, he's got like 5 Pokemon. Which is like, still not great. Like, just get an HM slave. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Even having that 6th Pokemon.
Just double up on a Pokemon.
Even that, yeah, it just makes it that, like, I still have to get through another Pokemon. Even if it sucks, I don't care.
Yeah.
Even if you, like, RP the fact that they have an HM slave, and it's, like, level 5, it's like, at least it's another Pokemon that I have to get through. It's like, it's something to feel intimidating. But yeah, he's got 3 Pokemon.
It's just not right, dude.
That's abysmal.
It's just not right.
I would, my jaw dropped.
My jaw dropped.
Dude, it did. I was like, this, I get it now. I mean, I always got it, but like, them like this. Oh my God, why?
And you know,
there had to have been another gym leader that had more Pokemon than him.
Yeah. No.
Amazing. Appalling.
And like, everyone's like, it's a kid's game. It's a kid's game.
But it doesn't have to be.
But it's not even that it doesn't have to be. This game is a kid's game, and it's
hard.
Leagues harder than that.
Bro, Crystal, bro.
Yeah.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm grinding because I'm scared of Claire.
Yeah. It like you can't. Like kids can have a little bit of challenge.
Yeah.
You know?
Guess what? A kid will. Well, I don't know about kids these days, but as a kid, I would grind because I thought it was fun.
Maybe that's it, dude. Maybe
the kids just don't want to grind.
Well, you're probably no. They're
Zoomer brains.
Yeah, they don't. Sorry, Zoomers out there, but
But they made the game easier too.
What?
They made the game easier too, though.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Hunter's House.
Well, I mean, yes, but they have like the whole party EXP share and stuff. So like, you know, it's a little easier. It's not like you could have. I feel like when they added like that, they could have made the game a little harder to like match it.
Yeah.
You know, and they do have like harder fights eventually, but like, you know, if you're an adult playing the game, you're probably not gonna have a hard time.
No.
You know.
Which you don't have to. Like Crystal could be over hard sometimes, but like,
yeah,
make it palatable.
Yeah. It's less that it's over hard and it just requires you to grind.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's no insurmountable challenge in the game really anywhere. Like you can always just be like, oh, I'll just catch another Pokemon that'll like crutch me through this or whatever, you know? It's not what the game is about, but like I want to feel like I overcame something.
I just want the gym leaders to have to feel competent. Like, yeah, okay, maybe the first gym leader doesn't have to have a full team.
Yeah,
you know, but like
maybe
because then that requires you to have a full team, and like at that point you've seen like 4 Pokemon. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Steven, forgot about you.
He's so handsome.
Punk. He's kind of cool actually, like Steven.
He's caked up if I remember correctly.
I did show you that ultimate in the mobile game where he's wearing like.
Look at that dumper, dude! Look
like
at that ass crack.
Oh yeah, that was from this. Where I showed you that ultimate wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and shorts.
Yeah,
he's goofy. I love him. His team is cool. I think if
he's a steel type boy, isn't he?
Well, he's steel and rock because that's his shtick. Is that he's like a rock collector?
Oh,
is that?
And he's a steel collector. I don't get it.
Well, because steel is like rocks, I guess. I don't know. They're like kind of the same.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon. It doesn't have to have a good reason.
Yeah, true. But yeah, he's like primarily steel, but he has just Pokemon that are like rock types and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a Claydol too, which is ground, but he's like kind of all of them. So he's not like, he doesn't have like a shtick, kinda.
Yeah.
And I mean, Metagross in himself is like one cool and has hype power, and 2 is like kind of a mix up because he's steel psychic, which is strange.
Mm-hmm. But, what does this do again in prison?
You can't use the moves that it shares with you, so probably nothing.
Oh, sweet.
Just use Shockwave. Yeah. But yeah, so I forget exactly. I don't know what he has in this game because it's probably different. But in the remakes, like he's got like Aggron, it's like Steel Rock, Metagross, Steel Psychic, Skarmory. I think he has. He's got Steel Flying. There's some interesting Steel types for him to have that give him like good move diversity.
Yeah.
And I think he throws in some like mix-ups and stuff.
Yeah. I used to think monotypes are so weird and dumb, but like here we are.
They have, depending on the other type that they have, or you mean like monotype runs or
monotype runs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or like monotype trainers, like gym leaders, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just makes it easy to beat them. That's the one thing that I wish they didn't do in the new games was that you go to the bug gym and they throw out it's cool because you don't expect it the first time, but you go to the bug gym and she throws out a Teddy Ursa, but then she bug terrestrializes them, and then it's like, well, I'm still only fighting bug type, so I really only need a fire type. You know, it's like, I wish they
actually.
I wish they would have thrown out a bug type and terrestrialized it into something different to mess with you.
Oh yeah,
like they take a bug type and then terrestrialize it into like rock.
Maybe they do that. Who knows?
I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure they don't. From what I've heard, they don't.
Oh really? That's a shame.
It is a shame, but
that would be cool.
It's their dumb shtick, and there are, you know, we played Inclement Emerald, and that does it right too much.
Yes.
You go in and they all of their Pokemon, you know, all of Brawly's Pokemon are fighting type, but they have every move that counters everything that beats fighting. So it's like you have to like Giga Brain plan your team out to, you know, It's like a little too hard, but they do a good bit of that in the new games where they have a Pokemon and they have some counters to some of its weaknesses as moves. But you know, they're always gonna have a Pokemon that is, you know, all of Sydney's Pokemon in the Elite Four are Dark type.
Yeah.
You know, all of but that's the thing about Steven is I don't remember if all of his Pokemon, because I've just been replaying the Elite Four to like level up Pokemon because I'm still sort of playing. I'm trying to complete the Pokedex in the remakes, so I'm battling the Elite Four to like level up Pokemon and evolve them.
Yeah.
So I'm used to what his rematch team is. I don't remember what his original team is. I'm just gonna look it up. It's not spoilers. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it.
We're screwed either way.
Yeah.
Steel and Rock type is not a good matchup for us. Steel in particular.
That'll be particularly challenging.
Because we can't poison them. Fun.
At least we have some move diversity now. You know?
So his like primary team might have all steels, but I don't know. But they do mix it up a little bit when you rematch them, at least in the remake. Which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Phoebe, the Ghost Elite Four, has a little bit of a mix-up because she has a Sableye, which is weak to nothing.
She has a Sableye. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
Ghost.
right.
So there's kind of a mix-up there, but like not really.
Yeah.
And their team's really bland.
I wish I did more of the rematch.
Steven does have 6 Pokemon. As I feel like in Black and White the champion didn't have 6 Pokemon. No, she must have.
Black.
Yeah, I know. His team is almost identical, actually. He's got Skarmory, Steel Flying, Claydol, which I was right, Ground Psychic, so not a Steel type. Aggron, Steel Rock, so Steel. Cradilly, he's got both of the fossil Pokemon because he's a rock collector.
Cool.
So Rock Grass and Rock Bug. So he's like Rock and Steel. So I was right. And Ground, the one Ground type. But like, yeah, he's got like a pretty good mix-up.
Yeah, he's more like an actual trainer.
Yeah, where he's like, he's got like cool Pokemon. He's got hype Pokemon, bro.
He does.
So he's pretty cool.
Steven was a great Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, and then they replaced him with fucking Wallace in Emerald.
What an embarrassment. Why you have to crit, bro?
I don't even remember what. No, it's not going to show me here.
Ugh.
I wanted to see what Wallace's team was. But yeah, I feel like I forget what her name is. Black and White Elite Four.
N.
No. Or Black and White 2 Elite Four. It was Black 2.
Jesus, this
It might be a
giraffe rig.
Might be a different Elite Four.
Can you even catch a giraffe rig around here?
No.
What the fuck? This thing is just eating my ass out.
But I remember I got whooped by the champ in Black 2.
Yeah.
Because she dragon danced her Haxorus. She's a dragon type. So,
classic.
Yeah. Why is this not working? Black 2 Elite. Am I going crazy right now? Go.
Yes.
Why is nothing loading?
I don't know. Phone's having an upset
Bruh,
right now.
your Wi-Fi is cringing out right now.
Cringing out?
It's being a super cringe right now.
It's being such a sussy
I'm
little
gonna have to disconnect
dude. Disconnect
to
from
figure this out.
my nuts.
Let's see.
Cool reflect, bro.
Okay, she's got 6 Pokemon. She's got a pretty cool team too.
Who's it?
Iris. She's got 3 dragon types, and then she's got an Aggron, a rock flying Pokemon, and a Lapras. So she's got a
That's
fairly
tight.
nice team. And some of her Pokemon have items, which is kind of cool.
Have I gotten all the trainers here?
She fucked me up, dude.
Yeah.
It was only her Haxorus though. She just spammed Dragon Dance, and then she just had max fucking Dragon Dance Haxorus, and she's dragging me to death, dude. Dragon Pokemon are good.
Dragging your nuts around.
Hell yeah. Are you? Wait, this is not. Oh my god.
What?
They changed this gym in Emerald. I do not remember that. I mean, I do vaguely, but like, damn, I haven't played Sapphire and Ruby in so long.
Oh, really?
This gym does not look like this in Emerald.
Really?
Yeah, it's
They
completely
changed the
different.
layout, or?
It was like a teleporter puzzle.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
That's lame.
I mean, yeah. It's definitely different though.
Like, they've done teleporter puzzles. Why would they go back to that?
Yeah. I didn't even realize you were in the gym. I like when you were talking about the draft rig, I like kind of figured I was like, oh, he's in the gym probably because they usually like to whip out random Pokemon.
Yeah.
And also like, I feel like there aren't many psychic types.
I was just about to say, what psychic Pokemon are even from Gen?
Gardevoir, Grumpig.
Grumpig. I haven't seen a Grumpig.
Chimecho.
Chimecho. I haven't seen one of those either. They threw a bunch of Natus and Zatus.
They did throw some weird Pokemon for this, but I know why they did the gym leaders the way they did in this one because they wanted to do a battle.
Yeah.
A double battle. So Solrock and Lunatone make the most sense.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right, them.
They do throw some weird Pokemon at us.
Curveballs, yeah.
I was say they've only shown like Gen 2 psychics,
Yeah.
Xatu and Garafarig.
Kadabra.
Oh yeah, Kadabra. That's Gen 1.
One or two of them had a Curly, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. Curly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Strange.
Throw a Chimecho out there.
Yeah. It's so weird to see this is like an eye-opening experience for me. I don't think I've played Ruby and Sapphire since the first time I played it.
What?
Right?
Oh my lord.
I don't feel like I replayed it.
That's crazy to me.
Because that, I mean, back in the day, it was like, I didn't want to delete my save data. I put all my fucking tears and mostly tears into those copies, you know, and I grew attached to my Pokemon and I didn't know if I could beat it again. When I was a child, I didn't know if I could beat it again. But also, just like I grew attached to that shit.
Yeah, I got
And I actually appreciate that now because I go back and look at it, I'm like, what was wrong with me? I ran an Explode.
An Explode.
You know? And then it sort of I kind of like that. I have copies like that. Are you good?
Yeah, I figured that the Switch doesn't change every one of them. It just changes
that one.
Shit. It just changes some of them.
Yeah, the single one. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't remember this at all. I mean, I do like weirdly, you know. It's like where like if you'd asked me if it was different, I'd be like, I don't think so. But like now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I remember struggling with this puzzle as a child.
Oh yeah,
sure.
I struggled with it a little bit before.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to realize like, oh, not all of these are.
Do we do this now? I think it's gonna have to be a cliffhanger, dude.
We're gonna have to save it for next time.
All right, next time we'll lose to these children.
Okay, 2 kids, 2 children.
Toodaloo.